Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy from Van On Company. It's Wednesday, November 30th. I'm going to go over the markets with you. Pressure once again into these soybean markets. You did get a soybean sale announcement to China, though it was a little bit of a smaller one. So a little bit on the disappointing side. You saw beans rally back here earlier, but just couldn't keep it together, closing down 10 cents. You had both Chicago and Kansas City down again. That is approaching your low contracts there. But Minneapolis was able to pose higher close into these markets, really, as it's been separating itself against Chicago and Kansas City wheat, kind of holding that premium when the others have dropped off. And then the corn market was about a penny higher majority of the day, and then closed lower. Faded just before the close, closing down a half a cent. So very limited movement here into this corn market as people are trying to get a sense of direction here. Really one of the first days we've seen soybeans really fall off harder, and had corn be able to stay positive majority of the day there. No fundamental news are really around. You did come out here and see that there was a cut to ethanol production, but that was expected to come. One of the biggest market movers of the day was crude oil being up $4 on the day. That's a huge move in the crude oil. It came out late last night that OPEC is trying to really come together on an agreement to cut production, and it sounds like they're relatively close cutting. They want to cut about 1 million barrels a day. And so they've been getting together, and it sounds like that might happen, along with the fact that you did see crude oil stocks decrease here when you were expecting an increase. So that was enough to kind of push the crude oil market a bit higher. With that, it brought meats up as well. Live cattle, feeder cattle, both up $1.50. Lean hogs slightly higher as well. Rest of the outside markets, Dow was up higher, and then the US dollar actually up about 80 at one point, only being up about 50 to 60 towards the close, but nonetheless a very strong day there. Moving forward, what we're going to be watching is export sales to see how those come in, as you've had some quiet trade, but usually those lag just a little bit, so you should be seeing some stronger ones, and then maybe see that next week or the following week to have lower export sales or inspections with the lack of news lately in the morning from USDA. I do have to close with the disclaimer: trading in futures and options involves risk loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great day.